And I don't think you ever told me. You were very humble about it, but what came across immediately was this. As you said, when you mentioned the word charismatic, and I think that came across when you and I first met, and it's why we're still talking now. When you look at that and you think about your leadership style, and then you transpose that onto negotiation when it comes to negotiating. Are there any similarities between your leadership style and your negotiation style?
I think so. My techniques are a little unusual. I remember having in grad school, I remember having a negotiation class and pitted groups of three students, and we had a similar case where we did financial analysis, and then we had to basically broker a deal. And individuals, the first group came in and they said, okay, here's what it is. And they did all the math correctly, and that was really good. And it was too good. And so what we did was we made a ploy that their math was wrong, and we came in at a completely different number. And you could see them like, what? And they had to go back and huddle, and they were redoing all their calculations, which were already correct. But they were like, something's wrong, something's wrong. And the teacher's like looking at us like, what are you doing? And then you got a little smirk, and he's, I know what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
And before you know it, we actually negotiated a price. This was acquisition of a company. A price of the company well below market and below valuation because of the approach we took. And a lot of it is, it's the selling component, being able to sell what it is. Now, usually when I'm being charismatic, I'm not doing it to be deceptive. In that particular mock setting, yes, I was. In most cases, no, it's not trying to be deceptive. It's trying to understand what both parties want, and understanding that most of the time you end up in the middle. And so trying to understand how best to get to the middle, trying to understand how the other side is going to get there, but also understanding what the other side needs.
Mm. Yeah.
Both sides need something. And the best rule of negotiation is the ability to walk away. If you're willing to walk away, you can negotiate really well. And the unfortunate thing is most people are unwilling to walk away. They want
Yeah.
something and they're like, I gotta have this. You're gonna pay a premium to do that. But yes, so I do think there is some similarities in my leadership style and how I approach those types of situations. But also, when I do a negotiation, I usually say, okay, here's the value of the asset that we're looking at. And, here's what they're asking for that. And then I'm like, okay, well, here's where I want to be. So here's where I'm going to go in over here. And I draw it. So I'm a very visual person.